Today, we master the art of manipulation, visceral manipulation that is. You can remember this Picmonic with our visceral visor manipulation. Visceral manipulation includes a variety of treatments and can be used to treat viscerosomatic reflexes in complaints such as headaches or neck, back, and abdominal pain. Here, we will review the common treatments. First up, we have treatment of the thoracic inlet, represented here by our lymph line drain. This technique frequently utilizes muscle energy or myofascial release to allow for improved lymph drainage through substance fascia. Next, to improve lymphatic drainage, is the doming of the diaphragm, seen here as the dome diaphragm trampoline. Once we have the pipes open, we can begin to focus on the targeted treatment modalities. Myofascial release is a common treatment modality in visceral manipulation, particularly when focused on abdominal organs such as the spleen, gallbladder, liver, and intestines. You can see our myofascial fascian release character to help you remember this. Chapman's points are also commonly used in visceral manipulation and can be seen here as the Chapsman. Remember, Chapman's points are small nodules indicative of a viscerosomatic reflex and can be addressed passively to improve visceral function. Rib raising, represented by our rib raised, can assist with improving respiratory function during respiratory illness, address costochondritis, and assist with heart conditions. Ganglion release is particularly helpful when addressing GI complaints and can be remembered by the ganglion release. Next, we have sacral rocking, which is utilized to normalize parasympathetic response of the left colon and alleviate constipation. Conversely, sustained pressure can assist in the improvement of diarrhea and dysmenorrhea. You can remember this with our sacrum rock character. The pedal and splenic pumps, represented by the foot and spleen with spoon pump, are another method to enhance lymphatic flow and circulation throughout the body, and can be helpful for patients with edema, frequent illness, or decreased mobility. But remember, these are both contraindicated in heart failure, and splenic pump is contraindicated in mononucleosis. The various techniques for visceral manipulation can be direct or indirect, shown here by the direct route and indirect route. Finally, there are some contraindications to visceral manipulation that we must be aware of. Infection, shown as our infectious bacteria here, is a contraindication due to the various structures affected during visceral manipulation. Likewise, recent trauma, shown here are our trauma spike, can be contraindicated depending on location and type of trauma, and should be assessed first. Malignancy, shown as the malignant man, is also relatively contraindicated. Common malignancies contraindicated to visceral manipulation include breast, ovarian, prostate, colorectal, and lung cancer. So let's quickly recap. Visceral manipulation can be used to treat the viscerosomatic reflexes seen in different diseases and dysfunctions. These include treatments of the thoracic inlet, doming of the diaphragms, myofascial release, Chapman's points, rib raising, ganglion release, sacral rocking, pedal and splenic pump, and direct or indirect manipulation. Contraindications include infection, recent trauma, and malignancy.
I love my friends, but goodness gracious, they are uptight. These folks need some help relaxing, and I know just the thing. From behind my visceral visor, I manipulate my pals into having fun with a wacky prank. I invite my friends over for a potluck. Little do they know, I've used a lymph line drain to create a slippery ramp down the domed diaphragm to the trampoline. Oh, this is gonna be fun. The fascial fashion model arrives first, with some mayo for the party, and gets released by the trampoline. She stays light as a feather, though, elegant as ever. Next, my buddy Chapsman arrives. He soars through the air, raising the ribs he brought with him. The last of my buddies to arrive is my bestie, the ganglion, who gets released upside down. He looks like he's gonna be sick. Though, maybe that's because he brought a sack rum with a rock in it.
For the rest of the story, check out Picmonic.com and sign up for a free account. There, you can also take Picmonic's quiz. The quiz automatically sets up your daily quiz by using spaced repetition algorithms based on the questions you've missed or struggled with to make sure you study what you need when you need to.
And while you're there, check out the rest of our treatment modalities Picmonics. We've got all the content you'll need to remember. Everything from muscle energy, counterstrain overview, high velocity, low amplitude thrust, or HVLA, myofascial release and soft tissue, zinc's common compensatory pattern, and so much more. So you can lock down on everything you need to know forever.
Play, quiz, and spaced repetition. Efficient, effective, and research proven to increase exam scores.